Hey everyone, Kelly Dean Allen here again. Hope you're doing well out there. Today we're going to have a look at how to play Days of the Week by Stone Temple Pilots. A cut from the band's 2001 album Shangri-la-dee-da. One of those STP tracks that veers somewhat into pop rock territory, but you know, that's fine. They were versatile like that. Personally, I love this track. I think that this was pretty much their last big hit before breaking up for 8 or 9 years until 2010's self-titled comeback album that sadly didn't really set the world on fire. Between the Lines is a banger off that album and did okay, I suppose. I must have a look at that one in the coming weeks, I think. Regardless, today it's Days of the Week. Let's close in and get started, shall we? Alright then, Dean DeLeo, Stone Temple Pilots, and Days of the Week from Shangri-la-dee-da. We are in standard tuning for this tutorial. This tutorial should not take very long as we're just dealing with a couple of chords. A few of them rather unorthodox, but that's Dean DeLeo for you. And each verse chorus just repeats exactly the same way, and there's only a short bridge in this one and no guitar solo, so this shouldn't take very long. Goes a little something like this. And that's the opening riff, right? And the riff that we're playing throughout the verses because the vocals come in immediately in this track. So we're starting with this E over B chord. So you've got a bar here on the 4th fret of the D, G, and B string. There's your B. You're going to drop your ring finger up here on the 6 of the D and your middle finger down here on the 5 of the B. We're going to strike this along with the open A. Right? Then we're going to move into an A major triad here, 7, 6, 5, right? Along with the open A, strike that twice. Back to E twice, and back to A twice, right? Into this. Now, we're getting into some unorthodox kind of chord shapings here. 3rd fret of the low E string, 4th fret of the G, muting the A string with the pad of your index finger, and then catching the open D as well. So when you strike this, you know, very dissonant kind of chord here, you're just getting the low E, the D, and the G, and then you're going to move it up 2 spots, right? Then you're going to shift fingers. You're not going to use your index here. You're going to move your middle finger up to the 7 of the low E and the 7 of the G, and then basically just reverse it. And when you get back to G here, you're going to hit it twice and then basically just repeat. Kind of like that, right? And then back into E. Into A. And you're going to repeat that 4 times during the first verse. And then we drop into the chorus, F sharp major, down to B minor, back to F sharp major, back to B minor, into this. So we're holding the 3rd fret of the low E with our middle finger here, 2nd fret of the G, we're going to strike those together 3 times, right? Again, muting the A string. And then you're going to drop onto the 4 of the G and repeat. And one more time. Just a single 2 onto 4, right? Back into E. Into A. Right, 2nd verse. You're going to repeat that 5 times during the 2nd verse, once before the vocals come in. Back into another chorus, F sharp major, B minor. Now this F sharp major here, every second time he kind of releases the bar and catches the top 2 strings, right? Kind of like this. Right, back into this. And then we're into the bridge. And we're going to repeat that 4 times with a little variation the 2nd and 4th time. Open A, 7th fret of the D, then you're going to grab the 6 of the G and hammer onto 7. Grab the 5 of the B and reverse it. Right, back onto that 7 of the G, off to 6, up to 7 of the D. You're going to grab the 3rd fret of the low E, 2nd fret of the high E, and just a little back and forth. You're going to catch catch the B string along with that second fret of the high E, right? And then right back into this again. Second time you're only going to do it once. Third time you're going to do it twice. Fourth time just once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Back into the next verse, right? And that's it. That's pretty much all the rhythm parts to this one. And leading up to the end of the track, right, when we drop back into this again, we're going to repeat it. One more time. And then just choke it off right there. End of track. That is how you play Days of the Week by the Stone Temple Pilots. Certainly hope you enjoyed that, found it helpful. If you did, please hit that like button right down there. Maybe drop me a subscribe if you haven't done that already, as that would be very kind. Hope you're well out there, and we'll see you next time, yeah? Cheers.